Okay, so for this one, we're supposed to find the equation of the line parallel to that line containing point 40. So the two things that we need when we're looking for the equation of a line is to figure out, so we have y equals mx plus b, and we need m and we need b. So they gave us this equation. Let's get that written out. And then told us that our line is going to be parallel to this one. So if I get this solved around for y, then I'll know the m for this line, and then since this line is that I'm going to make is parallel, it would have the same slope. So let's start by subtracting the x over to this side. So that's going to give us negative 3y equals, I like to write the x first just so it's kind of an mx plus b in terms of the order. And that would be a negative when I brought it over, and then that's a positive 3. And then here we got to be a little careful. We're dividing everything by negative 3. And so now that cancels, and we have y equals, that's a double negative, and I'm going to kind of envision that invisible 1 there, and a negative over a negative would be positive. So that means this would be 1/3 x, and then this happens to come out to negative 1. We don't care because the only information that I'm getting from this one, oops, that's not a very good m, is the slope, which is this 1/3. So now I have a slope, and I'm given this point, 40, and given a slope and a point, I can use that to find b because I have an x and a y, which is this point. There we go. And I know m. So now let's plug these in and figure out what happens, and I think what happens is we're going to get fractions. So y is 0 equals m is 1/3, x we know is 4, and plus b. So if I go 1/3 times 4, there's a little invisible 1 under there, that will give us 4/3 plus b, and I'll subtract this 4/3 over because I want to get b by itself. So that means negative 4/3 equals b. So final equation is going to be y equals 1/3 x from our slope back here, and then there's our b, 4/3. And so with any of these find the equation of the line problems, you need to find the slope and you need to find the y-intercept. And in this case, the way they gave us the slope is parallel to a line, so once I know its slope, then I can go back to using my point and my slope and using that to get b out of there. Hopefully that helps.